we will see how to create an AMI image using EC2 Image Builder service. So let's quickly jump to EC2 Image Builder. Basically, if you want to create a custom image, then you use the EC2 Image Builder service. So we are going to see that today. So EC2 Image Builder, basically we need to create a pipeline which will use some components and recipes to create the custom image. So first let's quickly create the component. Okay, so basically what component means is, whenever you create an instance and if you want to add some your custom steps to that instance, for example, if you want to install the Apache server, you want to copy some folders. Okay, if you have some prerequisites to be installed on your instance, if that's a requirement, you basically create that component. So let's quickly create that. Okay, there are two types, build and test. We are going to choose build. Okay, since this is going to be a test instance. Okay, so we are using the Linux platform for that test instance. Basically this instance will be created, our custom scripts will be run on that instance, and the instance will be terminated by the pipeline itself. Okay, so for the test instance, okay, what will be the operating system? Okay, we'll use Linux 2 as compatible OS version. Let's give some name, EC2 test image instance. You can version it. Okay, I'm leaving description and change description as blank. Whenever you create a new version, you can mention what you have introduced new into the change description. Okay, then you can give your custom script, okay, as a definition document, but I'm going with the example. Okay, as you can clearly see, it has build, validate and test stage, where you can mention the steps that you want to mention as build. For example, creating the Apache server route, you want to validate that Apache server, and you want to test with some writing down something on the web page as a part of test. But here in the example, we have got the echo, basically when it's goes through these different phases. Okay, and for my, please tag your resources, it's very important. For me, I'm just giving as purpose as YouTube, because I'm creating these resources for the YouTube demo, because I need to clear these resources again once I finish the demo. So it will help me to identify which all resources I have created. So that's the reason I'm giving this tag, purpose as YouTube. Basically I have created a group. If I have to just show you, maybe this is a learning for you again. So in the resource group, I have created one group called YouTube videos resources. So whenever I tag a resource with purpose as YouTube, I'll get those basically resources listed here. So you can see I just now created the component into the EC2 Image Builder, and it is getting displayed here. So it helps me to identify which resources I have created and whether I have cleaned those resources or not. Okay, since component is ready, the next thing we have to create is image recipe. This is the first step during creating of the custom image. Okay, let's give it a name, EC2 image recipe. Again we'll version it. I'm leaving description blank. Select the base image for your custom image. I'll go with the Amazon Linux. Okay, Linux 2, use the latest available OS version. Again, when the instance comes up using this image, okay, if you want to keep the SSM agent, you can keep that, but I'm clicking on remove. Okay, again, since I'm doing it for the demo purpose, but if you want the SSM agent to be installed, please untick this. So once the pipeline is executed, again the SSM agent will be there. By default it will be removed. Eventually you can mention the user data script. I'm sure you guys know what is user data script is. So when the EC2 instance comes up, if you want to launch uh, some commands during the instance initialization step, you can mention the steps here or the script here, but I am leaving this as blank. What will be your working directory path? Okay. Then you choose the component. Since I have created my own component, I'll choose that, but basically you can, there are I guess around 13 I can see Amazon provided or Amazon managed components. Okay. Which basically if you want to install the Amazon Corretto or any other software or packages, before when the instance comes up, you can mention that, but I'm selecting the one I have created for the demo purpose. Okay, next two types are optional, but for testing purpose also, if you want to once the instance is created using this custom image, if you want to test something, for example whether your instance can reboot successfully or not, you can also do that. I'll leave the volumes default. It is creating 8 GB root volume with the GP2. Okay, again I'll tag it as YouTube and create the recipe. Once the component and recipes are created, we'll go to the image pipeline. Okay, then we'll create a pipeline. Let's give it a name, EC2 AMI pipeline. I'm leaving description as blank. Okay, if you want to collect the metadata collection during the image creation, you can do that, but I'll disable it. Basically it will walk you through all the logs and steps when you are AMI is getting created. I'll keep it as build schedule as manual, but you can schedule it using the cron expression or the schedule builder. Then I'll tag it as again YouTube. Next, I'll use the existing recipe, and this recipe has already a component attached which we created the EC2 test image instance. Okay, then click next. I don't want to define any workflows, but you can define your custom workflows. How do you want your image creation process to go through? If you want to have a workflow for that, you can do that. Then click next. Okay, here we are mainly talking about creating the policies and rules for the image creation. Okay, it is creating the IAM instance profiles. Okay, basically when the instance will be created, since the instance is getting created using AMI, so these are the profiles we need to be attached. That will go next. In which region you want to do the basically distribution setting talks about if you have any specific region specific requirements, you can basically mention that here, but since we don't have, we'll do next and we'll create the pipeline. Okay, since pipeline is done, and just for the our understanding, I just want to show you there are no any EC2 instances running. Okay, you can see it is completely blank. Okay, so right now you will see some instances coming up here and getting terminated automatically as a part of AMI creation. Okay, let's then the pipeline. Okay, since it is executed, we can see this in the, we should have a CloudWatch log group also created for this. If I go to log group, you can see, okay, we have one log group created and it is logging. Okay, already we see one instance has come up. Okay, so this is a build instance. So whatever we mentioned as a part of component, okay, if you remember those build, validate and test, it is getting it will be validated here as part of build. Okay, so eventually you will see those echo statements here. Just give it a minute. I'll pause the video for some time because it is getting executed. Once those echo statements are created, I'll start again. Is since the instance has moved from uh, initializing to the available state, and you can see in the CloudWatch logs also that it is printed all the those echo commands basically. Okay, so if you go back now, the build instance is done. Okay, um, let's see in the image pipeline also what it is doing now. If you go to, okay, the launch build instance is done, we can see that here. Okay, then the apply build components is also done as a part of those echo commands. Okay, now it is since we did not mention anything as an inventory collection, if you remember those metadata collections, and it has skipped that. If it has any you know script, user data script, it would have run that as the run sanitize script. Okay, so we'll wait for a few seconds and it should be all done. Okay, once the it comes to the creating the output AMI, I'll start the video again because it will take at least 2 to 3 minutes to come to the create output AMI. So I'll start the video again. So you can see it has created, and it is actually at a step where it is creating the output AMI, the actual custom AMI. And you can see some changes in the EC2 console also. You can see the the instance was created. Okay, since I was testing this POC, so these were the two initially created, but we have one more which was created as a build instance, and it is terminated. Okay, since um, the, as a part of build phase, the EC2 image builder always create an instance to test it. Okay, so the testing is done, everything is successful. You can see in the CloudWatch log group also, once all the testing is done, it has stopped it, and basically the instance is terminated before it moves to the creating the output EMI. It will create one more instance test once the EMI is created, but you can see in the EMI the image is getting created. Okay, so once the image is properly built, it will again spin up one test instance. Okay, you can already see it is in running. So now with the new custom AMI image, this EC2 instance is getting built. Okay, you can see the AMI ID is 9E262 ending with 9E262, and yes, it is 9E262. So it is using the custom image to check everything is working fine with this image. So once this test instance is in the available state, again it will go into the terminated state, because all the testing will be done on this test instance. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you as a part of this demo, how you can create the EC2 uh, basically custom AMI image using the EC2 Image Builder service. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.